you are new to this channel, please do subscribe. That would greatly help me. And now let's jump into how to use this. So as you know, the MiG-29 Sniper has R27ER missiles, and you also know that the helmet-mounted display's range is only 20 kilometers. So you need to lock the target after it comes into 20 kilometers, and then you can fire it. And it's a sure shot missile. So I'm gonna tell you how to launch the missile before even the enemy comes into 20 kilometers of range. So right now I'm trying to take the altitude. First, whenever you start your battle, to the maximum altitude you could possibly do within the enemy comes into your range. And you can see me having my searching pulse Doppler. Now I have come around 12,000 meters of altitude, and now you can see my MiG. Yeah, you can see the MiG-15 bis around 60 kilometers. Now if you see my first pulse Doppler, that it has a 50 kilometers, increase your range to 100 kilometers. And wait till your aircraft stabilizes. Now when the enemy is around less than 50 kilometers, you could probably see that your searching pulse detonator will show an enemy has come inside your range. The clouds are blocking my searching spot. Let's go below the clouds. But don't forget, you should not reduce your altitude so much that you will also be visible to your enemies. Yeah. So he is now under 50 kilometers of range. Just when you reach the altitude, don't use your thruster. It will consume your fuel so much. So if you see clearly, the MiG-15 is behind the clouds. That's the issue right there. But still, in battles you don't see so much clouds in every map. So you see now it's have lock. Try to lock your target. Now aim your ER missile and let it flow. Just keep the enemy on track, and eventually it will hit. Just reduce the thrusters, open your brake retarders so that you don't go into enemy's range too fast, and if he tries to lock you, just flare out. Yep. So this is how it is done. And in normal you can see that it's 20 kilometers or less to hit the target. So if you use this searching pulse Doppler, you could find enemies before they come into 20 kilometers of range, or else you need to wait with the helmet mounted display to search the enemies when they are within the range of range. So best thing is you just find them in your searching pulse Doppler, lock them and fire the air missiles. Even if the enemy is hit by some other plane, just try to lock into another target. And rest, you have 4 R60 MK missiles, so you could eventually lock the targets who are in range. And always try to lock your enemies even if you're using R60, because you will get a computer based firing point for them. They could use that for hitting enemies. That's actually a radar guided computer ballistic for showing where to shoot the aircraft by bullet. I'll show you once again. Close for the computer to show where to hit. And then when you move closer to the enemy, the ballistic computer will show a cursor for where to shoot. Yeah, that's how it is. So all 3 weapons, okay, and that's all. This M29 Sniper and MiG-29 Sniper won't survive that long, so you have to aim your enemies way before 20 kilometers and lock it with your radar system and fire your both ER missiles, and they both are gonna surely hit. If you do it from high altitude, they cannot escape even they go between the terrains, because the missile would be above them and it would eventually track, unless and until you lose the tracking on them. If you do it from the surface, the problem is they will use the terrain advantage and they will hide from the radar. So it is best to move above everyone and try to lock them on the side. Thank you guys.